If you're hoping for spring after this crazy weather that we've had all month long, then that's what we're hoping for. The winds are the big story tonight. I just checked some of the wind gusts Federal Way. Saw wind gusts there of 35 miles per hour within the past 15 minutes. Sustained winds anywhere from 28 Tacoma, 23 Whidbey Island, Bellingham 21, Everett 21. Everett just had a gust of 30 miles per hour, 39 in Tacoma. Yeah, 31 in Bellingham. Oak Harbor 35 mile per hour gusts. The wind warnings continue through 7 o'clock. It's going to be Hood Canal up to the north and along the coast. And then the light brown is a wind advisory for gusts potentially up to 50 miles per hour. I want to focus on the winds right now, and then we'll get to the rain. Tonight, as we go through the overnight hours, as the front passes through, we'll continue to see those gusts close to 40 miles per hour, maybe even 50 at times. By 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we start to lose some of the winds, and then by the time we get to the afternoon, we'll call it breezy conditions. Look at the rainfall totals for the last 24 hours. 2.34 inches right along the coast. Shelton 1.27 over to SeaTac 0.71, and yes, we have now tied for the most days of rain, measurable rain in the month of January with 28 out of the 31. The front is slowly sagging down to the south. Our friends to the north, I've been talking about this all day, have been getting very heavy rain. Now you can see that. Take a look at Blaine, Point Roberts, Bellingham. You're going to see this all the way to Mount Vernon. The San Juan Islands have been getting hit pretty hard. Discovery Bay, of course, you're getting rain shadow effects, so not a whole lot of rain for you. Gold Bar, Snoqualmie, yeah, rain. All of this is rain, even through the passes as snowfall levels are at about 8,000 feet today, dropping to 6,000 feet, and then tomorrow by the afternoon down to 3,000 feet. So Futurecast 2 o'clock in the morning, heavy rain coming through, probably enough to wake you up when you hear just pounding on the roof. And then by 5 o'clock, the backside of the front passes through. We get scattered showers right behind it. As we go into tomorrow with the snowfall levels, we'll start to see some snow down to 3,000 feet. So that will be at pass level for all passes by the afternoon. 2 to 7 inches of snowfall for the passes, and then we get a bit of a break. Now as we go through 10 p.m., we're getting a nice break there. Look at the snowfall levels Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday down to 200 feet. What does that mean? It looks like we'll have enough moisture to get some snowfall down across many locations in the lower line areas Sunday night into Monday morning. Temperatures, by the way, in the 50s, and then we'll continue with 40s for the remainder of the week. Mark and Joyce, very windy tonight.
All right, thanks, Craig.